Welcome to Third Eye Champagne. I'm Kirsten Langston, author and intuitive, and you are here with me Thursday live. That's right, I'm back. I'm back from birthday land. I am ready to go. We are definitely going to be taking a look at the P. Diddy stuff. I can see you guys in the chat. I just see Diddy, 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 Diddy all over the whole thing. Well, my friends, we're going to look at that. We can look at whatever else you want to look at. I am making a mess on my desk is what I'm doing. I haven't checked my box yet, Colleen, but I'll check it tomorrow. So, I actually have the same, I mean, this is way back in the day, so it's not now, usually. I actually had the same massage therapist as Diddy and J-Lo. Believe it or not, believe it or not, believe it or not, I actually did. There's no tea. I mean, she's like a professional, so she doesn't spill any tea. But I am 1 degree away from Sean Puff Daddy Combs. FYI. FYI. So we got that to look at. We've got, what else we looking at here? Oh, Kissinger. I predicted that. I said that. I said somebody big political was going to die. I am still doing personal readings, Anna. Go ahead and email me. Yes, Kim Porter. Yes, we're going to look at all this. I'm actually going to do a profile on Diddy, just so it's not really predictions. It's more of who is this person and what has he been up to, kind of a thing. So if you haven't caught it, there is a Bill and Hillary Clinton profile that I did while I was on vacation, and that's my new series. I'm Marilyn today. I love it. That's my new series. Is I'm doing a lot of I'm doing profiles now. So political celebrity, you name it. If you want to hear about somebody, if you want to know about somebody like Puff Daddy, email me and let me know what you'd like. Let me know in the chat. Let me know below this video if you're watching it later. Let me know. I have a couple of announcements before we get into it. So number one, yes, I am open for readings. I am also doing 2024 readings. So if you want to know what the year ahead is going to bring you, those are on sale. They're on sale for everybody, but of course, Club 3333 gets a massive discount. Also going to get a free tarot reading calendar. So there's a 12-month calendar. You can purchase it separately. It's $50. There's a 12-month calendar, and I do a reading for you personally, from me to you for each month. You're going to get about between 1 and 3 cards, depending on what comes out. So Club 3333, if you get a 2024 live reading with me, you're going to get that calendar for free. If you're not signed up for the newsletter, sign up now. Sign up, because all of that information is going to be going out tomorrow on December 1st. So you can figure out how to do that. I give a certificate. So if you want to buy somebody a reading or an email reading from me for Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate, you can absolutely do that. All you do is email me, and they can set it up at any time. What else? What else do I have for you? So I am scheduling 2020 readings now. If you want to get in, spots are going to be limited. I am just still not 100%. Still not 100%. So I can't read as much as I used to. Like, I used to be able to pile them on and go for it, but not so much now. So spots are limited. If you want to get a 2024 reading, I think they're on sale for $275. I think for everybody, I think it's $270 or $300. It's right in there. It's right in there. And oh no, it rained at Disneyland. It poured rain. It was a whole thing. What else? Oh, I have an interesting thing to tell you guys. Now this is interesting. So if you know about coding, let me know if this has a purpose. I hope it doesn't, because I already got rid of it. But as you know, some of you know, I've been working with Lisa Hagenbook on family constellations. We've been constellating the website, because it's been getting so many issues, right? Bizarre issues. And yesterday, 2 days ago, 2 days ago, I was in my sign-up page. So I've changed over to Stripe, by the way. which is I'm really happy about. There's a whole another thing going on there. But point of the matter is, I'm in the sign page. I'm looking through the HTML code because I'm trying to figure out where to put what I need to put it. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Everybody's very sweet about how I look. Thank you. And I see buried in this HTML code, it says in the code, when people sign up, bad things happen. Like, I mean, so I hit up my friend who does coding, and she said, no, there's no reason for that to be in there. If anybody's watching this and they're like, actually, Kirsten, there is a reason, let me know. But I took it out. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I was just shocked. When good people sign up, bad things happen. Who puts that on a website? Right. I mean, if that hurts energy, I don't know what is. That was buried in the HTML code for my sign up page. It was buried in the code. When good people sign up, bad things happen. Right? That's crazy town. I mean, who would put that in there? Like, who would do that? Your psycho webmaster is who, right, Janet? My psycho webmaster. Someone tried to put bad juju in my code, right? I mean, yes, they did. That was the person that designed my website. Put that in the code. Put it in the HTML, just buried it in. Oh, yeah. Oh, believe me, I deleted it right away. And we've been working on clearing the website. And yeah, even as a comment. Yeah, that wasn't a comment. It was actually buried in the code of the website. Yeah, no wonder they flip. Right, I know. When good people sign up, bad things happen. And then I wonder why the website never, fully took off. I mean, yeah, explains a lot, doesn't it? I know, it's crazy. So anyway, third eye, that was the first lady. Yeah, nobody else has been in there. Nobody else has had access to it. I'm gonna do a major cleanse on the website. We've already cleared it a little bit. I'm gonna clear it some more. But it is, listen, it's already doing better. It's performing better. People are having better experiences. Definitely check it out because there's a lot of stuff there for people that pay and people that don't pay. So all of that stuff is up there, and it's like I said, it's already much better now. Much better. It's crazy, right? Right? It's crazy town. So let's get into it. Let's look at Diddy. Oh, one more thing I wanted to tell you before we get going. Two more things, actually. I am doing $5 Friday. And in fact, I have a picture I can put for you guys for last $5 Friday. She said she wasn't into it at all, but who knows? Like, who knows? She wasn't into stuff. Like, oh, I don't know anything about this stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Who knows? Two things I do want to tell you. Number one, we are doing a drunk tarot on MK Ultra December 15th, starting at 5:30 p.m. PST. Now, if you are a member of thirdEyeChampagne.com or if you are a patron, that is yours. That is yours. You pay for that. If you want to get in on it and you're neither of those, you don't want to become one of those, you can buy a ticket. I think I put it in the box. It might be in the box. I think there's a Drunk Tarot MK Ultra thing in the box for you. You can buy a ticket and join us. We're going to be doing that on Zoom because I have a feeling that YouTube wouldn't like me reading on MK Ultra. So this is December 15th, Drunk Tarot MK Ultra, 5:30. I'm very interested. You think she was anti-witchy? Oh, maybe. So it's like, I'm going to take your money and F you over. Oh, interesting. And then the other thing is, I have learned over the course of the year of not dying, as I like to call it, how important clearing stuff out is. And so, in fact, before I start this, we're going to clear everybody. But I'm going to be doing First Friday clearings and manifesting services, basically group thing. It's a group thing. I'm into the group thing. So basically, if you're in Club 3033, that's for free. We're going to jump on a Zoom every first Friday of the month, 4 p.m., just like this time. And we're going to do a big group clearing, and I'm going to use all the new hypnotherapy stuff I've learned to put you in a state of mind where you're going to be able to manifest a lot easier. So if you're in Club 3333, it's free. If you are a member of thirdEyeChampagne.com or a patron, it's $5. And if you're neither of those, it's $10. So you jump in once a month. We're going to do it. And to get a group clearing at that price for $10, that's incredibly cheap. That's insanely cheap. So that is happening, and that is going to go out in the newsletter tomorrow as well. So make sure you're signed up for the newsletter. You can get links and everything that you need. And all right, let's clear. Speaking of clearing, let's clear. Okay. This is my I just turned 45 look. This is this is how I had to do it. I was like, you know what? I need a new look for 45, and this is it. So here you go. All right, so I just want to clear everybody in this, everybody that will watch, myself, and the energy between us. Oh, thanks, Lynette. Come on. Damn, y'all needed a big ass clearing. So we're going to do a little bit of stuff like this on these clearings, but then I have a whole energy clearing protocol. So if you've done some of the personalized energy grid clearings that I sell, $8, by the way, super cheap. Then, you know, we go to your energy room, we organize your energy, we kick out energy that doesn't belong there. It's very thorough. It's very thorough. I don't really tout myself as a healer per se, but this stuff I can do. Yeah, y'all needed a big old clearing. What y'all been doing in the last 2 weeks that you needed such a big old clearing? Oh my goodness. All right, there we go. Okay, and now the moment you've all been waiting for. Sean Puff Daddy comes. We don't even call him. We're supposed to call him now. We should have known when he was like, no, call me this. No, call me that. Call me this name. Call me that. Like, we should have known there was something wrong with this man. So I heard this really effed up blind item on TikTok that was supposedly about Diddy, that he's a member of kind of a club, and they haven't met. It's by NT Lawyer. NT Lawyer has given this out. I am still doing $5 Friday, yes. So whenever they would get together, they would rent a house and have these big sex parties. And supposedly he went to one, but you could only hook up with your own gender. So supposedly, I guess hooked up with Justin Bieber, supposedly. And supposedly everybody watched J-Lo have sex with another woman. Supposedly. There's all these blind items coming out. There's blind items coming out that, oh my God, they're, you know, Will Smith's hello, Kirsten, assistant, just jumped out, was like, by the way, he beat the ever-loving hell out of Jada. They had to make a hospital in their house because it couldn't get out. But he caught her doing it with Mark Anthony on the couch in their house. I'll look at George Santos. I will look at all your requests as usual. Another one about Diddy is that the only reason he got Bad Boy is because he was servicing Clive Davis. You guys want a profile on DiCaprio? Should we dig around that man's brain? All right. So as you know, or maybe you don't know, but I'm sure you do know, that Diddy has been sued by Cassie, alleging all sorts of crazy things, right? I do. You want more? I'll give you more. Yeah, I like her. Hello, UK. You got a few of your pals in here. So Cassie puts this big lawsuit together and says, look, he did all this abusive stuff. He's a really bad guy. He's basically RFK on steroids. I think without the underage thing. But you know, I want money. Like, you're a terrorist, basically. You know, that she claimed that he SA'd her and all this stuff. And he settled it quick. But now all these other people are coming out and saying, oh, we already know he cheated every artist he's ever worked with. Supposedly, Notorious B.I.G.'s mother has come out. Well, I don't know if she said it, but the speculation is that she does blame him for the death of her son. So is the ooh shit? The question on the table, ladies and gentlemen, is this the downfall of Sean Puffy Combs? Yeah, I'm going to revert to his original name. The women are winning. Okay, so bam, here it is. The women are winning. If you want a reading or you want to buy a gift certificate for a reading for somebody for Christmas, email me, KirstenLangstonAuthor@gmail.com. Or you can pop on over to the website, and any of the little links that you click should take you to my email also. Website, KirstenLangston.rocks. So the women are winning here against Puffy. Right here, root of the reading. Here's what's interesting. Okay, he hasn't quite hit cancellation status. Believe it or not, he hasn't quite hit cancellation status. It's lingering around here, but his end card is not the death card. So here's the deal. I think he's going to be putting out fires. I think what we see here is Puffy Combs putting out fires. Like, oh, there's the fire. Okay, here you have some money. Okay, you also have some money. Let's give everybody some money so they'll just shut up. He wants to get out a lot of money. He's not in a good position. Things get worse, and I do believe there's going to be further litigation and I want to say law enforcement probes. There's definitely this guy. He's not done yet. And look, so the end cards, the cards behind him, he's actively covered shit up. I mean, that's what these three cards are saying. This man has actively covered things up. So we're not done. I mean, I want to look at him off cards and see what we get here. I am on fire. Y'all, every time I come back from a vacation, it's the best time for you to get a reading from me. I'm all well rested and I'm like, yes, on fire. On fire. When you say sacrifice, do you like in sort of like a satanic way? Like when we say allegedly Diddy sacrificed Andre Harrell, Heavy D, and Kim, like, is this like a, are we talking like, Aleister Crowley type stuff here, or Suzanne, my picture is freezing every few minutes. Is everyone having that experience here? Video buff, words out of sync. I'm fine on my end. Nothing weird is going on mine. All right, let's look at this guy. Yeah, Grammy's glasses. You might want to go out and come back in. It looks like some people are having good experiences and some people are not. Ooh, he doesn't want me looking at him. Period. This guy's like, don't look at me. Look at me. Don't look at me. He doesn't want me looking at him. Oh. Well, now this is interesting. He says the first thing I get off this man is, well, I thought I could get away with it. That's the first thing I get off this guy. I don't know what it is to him. I don't know what it means to him. I'm not saying that he did all this stuff. Obviously I'm not going to go in and say things like that. But the first thing he comes out as is, I thought I could get away with it. Whatever that may mean to him. But he really never, this man is telling me, like, I never thought of consequences. He's giving me like, I never thought of consequences. He doesn't want me looking at him, dude. This guy is locked up tight. He's really locked up tight. Doesn't want me reading him at all. He's locked up. He's locked up, psychically speaking. Oh, thanks, guys. Very sweet. He's locked up. He doesn't want me looking at him. This guy doesn't want me looking at him. I'm gonna do my best. Just gonna bring in some protection for Auntie. This man swears to me whatever happened, it was consenting adults. This is what I'm reading on him. He's like, now, like, yeah, I'm into weird shit. Consenting adults. This is what he's giving me. I mean, I don't know. I honestly, he doesn't want me reading on him. He's feeling very like almost aware that I'm trying to read him, which some people, they do have that. But it's kind of like he's pushing back on me, like, you know, bitch, back off, like, get away from me. He doesn't want me looking at him. But what I am getting from him, the little bits I'm getting from him, it's like, nah, I thought I could get away with it. I only mess around with consenting adults. There's consequences for this man. You know what? He does not have. He doesn't. I don't think I've ever done this. He doesn't have the best juju. He really doesn't. He's just not. I don't know. He's kind of like a lower energy form, to be quite honest. He's all the first two chakras. First two chakras are either overactive or underactive, depending on what he's doing in his life. He's all first two. So it's either scarcity, or it's greed. It's overblown sex stuff, and then it's like, you know, oh, I can't get it. I mean, he's only like, the other ones don't, the other chakras don't even feel like they're doing anything at this point. Yeah, I'm not saying, believe me, I'm not saying he's telling me the truth, because I swear to God, I can feel me reading him. Yeah, let me look. I'm going to look around him and not look at him, because he's just, I don't want him looking at him, to be quite honest. All right. This man has trouble on his hands, quite a bit of it. Guides are saying canceled. Guides are like this. Guides are like, no, this guy's done. This guy's done. Guides are giving me this. Yeah, it's dark. It is not that. It's very heavy, dense energy that this guy's working with. The guides are saying, now this guy's toast. This guy's done. I don't think there's a comeback for him on this. I don't. And I think there's more. I want to put more cards on it. But I think there's more also. People start looking at other things. So it's not just people that are coming out and saying, hey, he did all this stuff. There's I think there's money issues. I think there's gonna be money issues. He's in trouble. People, I even wonder about taxes. There's gonna be money problems on this guy. I mean, this is not, I think that the way he's manipulative. As a manipulative person, it is. I mean, he's a manipulative person. I'm telling you, this is going to hit his pocketbook. This is. There, people are going to be looking at money, be looking at taxes. I wonder if, you know, he doesn't pay his taxes. I mean, I even wonder about like even money laundering or stuff like that. I mean, the money is what's showing up to me more. This is going to play out. He's trying to put a lid on it. And it's like, I don't care about the rumors as long as they don't take my money. I don't care about the rumors as long as I can still live my lifestyle. I don't care about the rumors as long as I still have people that will do my bidding. So in a way, God, money problems. In a way, he's not worried about people saying shit. That doesn't worry him. What worries him is police and money. That's where this guy's coming from. Oh yeah, the money is weird. Oh God. I think people are going to start accusing him of Biggie's death again. He didn't listen. This man, according to these cards, not on the up and up about his money. So here's your sneaky card. Here's your money card. He's not on the up and up about his money. I don't think he's going to go to jail. I'm going to look because I haven't specifically asked that. But I don't think he's going to go to jail. And this, you know, this is a long time coming. I think this guy has gotten away with a lot of shit, just in general, and it was time. Like, it was time to be like, okay, you know what? You're not getting away with stuff anymore. Let's see if he goes to jail. There's money. I'm telling you, there's money stuff here. He seems to think that the threat of jail is somehow real, or that's just a big fear in his mind. I'm telling you, people are going to start looking at his money, and there's going to be some shady shit that they find, stuff that's not on the up and up. I mean, we already know he was stealing. That Mace that came out, and Mace was like, look, he took all my money. Like, he signed the worst contract ever. You know, we already know he's done stuff like that, but I think there's more here. I do think that there's tax issues. I really do. I really do. And what I'm feeling for him, like what's coming for him, it doesn't feel like this thing goes over. Or in general, you know, there could be, again, I think there's more stuff that comes out, but it doesn't feel to me like, oh, it's gonna blow over and it's gonna be fine and no, there's more. It's showing me like a friggin' avalanche. Like, there's more. It's money. And maybe he's just paying 1 million people off and loses a bunch of money. But I also feel there's fraud. And people find, yeah, this man's not done. This man's not done. Somebody's coming to stick the 10 swords in his back. This man is not done. I'm telling you, this woman, whoever she may be, and I'm not going to get, oh, it's Kim Porter from Beyond the Grave. I don't think it's that. I don't know who this woman is. I really don't. But it could be a prosecutor, could be a whistleblower, could be some lady working at the FBI that's like, you know, let's take a peek at this. Or somebody that's, you know, at the IRS and says, I don't know, let's audit him. But there's a woman here that sticks the 10 swords in this man's back. Flat out. Oh, yep. What did I tell you about the money? Look at this. Devil and the money. Yeah, trouble. There's trouble right here in River City for one Sean P. Diddy Combs. And you know what? I think he lies to himself. I think he lies to himself and says, it was okay. She liked it. I think he lies to himself about a lot of shit. And that's part of what gets him into trouble is I had to loosen her up a little bit. You know, what did Hefner say, that nasty Hefner quote, trying to give out quaaludes, telling people, oh, we call them thigh openers. You know, it's kind of the same mindset is what it feels to me like. I just had to loosen her up a little bit. You know, like, no. This man lies to himself a lot. He's also really smart. Hello, the king. He's really smart. Let's look at Kim Porter. Didn't she die of an illness? It was an illness, right? Although I did hear that he apparently took about like a massive life insurance policy out on her right before she died, and she didn't know about it. I don't know if that's true. So I don't know. I didn't want to gossip, so you didn't hear that from me. Let's look at Kim Porter. This woman died under a lot of stress. This woman did not go peacefully. This is not somebody that went peacefully. And I'm not saying she didn't die from pneumonia. I'm just saying the first thing I see on her is stress. It wasn't easy. This wasn't easy to come out of that body for her. Anything suspicious about Kim Porter's death. So I'm deferring the cards on this one. What we'll be looking for is the devil, the 5 of swords, or the 7 of swords. Those are kind of our this isn't okay cards. I just see stress and I see struggle. I just keep saying the end game for her, and it was hard. It was hard for her. It was very difficult. She seems like a sweet person the way she comes across too. Okay, she's here in her own cards as Queen of Swords. So far, so good. I don't see anything suspicious. I don't see anything suspicious about the way she died. I don't think that he had anything to do with it as far as, and I don't think it's a cover-up. I don't. I think it's pretty straightforward. Having said that, however, it does appear to me that this can put her under duress. Okay, KT's saying he treated her off. Yeah, because when I look at the two of them, actually, let's put some cards on that relationship. I love being nosy. And then I think about some days I'm like, wait till it happens to you, bitch. Wait till you're well known enough that some YouTube psychic is sitting like, let's talk about Kirsten Langston. Look at her cards. Dude, she's dating. It's weird though. I've had a few instances as of late being recognized out in the wild, like out in real life. And it's been a little strange. I don't know if that happens to other people. Not like other readers or YouTube. I'm sure it does, but it's weird. Because I just feel like a regular idiot on YouTube. But then somebody, I was in a bar and somebody was like, oh my God. And I'm like, whoa, hello, what? This woman was under duress during this relationship. I don't think this is a kind person. I think he is, I think he's used to being the boss. I think he's used to being controlling. He is, it's kind of my way or the highway type stuff. I think he's emotionally manipulative. Yeah, it's weird, right, Catherine? They see you and they're like, hey, I don't know you. I don't know you. That's my purse. Oh, yeah. This is a stressful relationship and full of lies. Okay, he manipulated the shit out of her. Look at this. Manipulated the hell out of her. Look at that. I haven't even turned over the rest of the cards. But here's your two manipulation cards. I would be very shrewd. There's your secrets. There's your lies, illusions. People were not told everything all the time. So I mean, it's not. There's more secrets and lies. I think they probably kept things from each other, to be honest, the way it feels. What's interesting is there's no love cards in their cards. You know what I mean? It's like we had kids. There's our kids. We had kids, but there's no big love. It's got all these underlying bizarre issues. Who is Diddy with now? Who is he with now? And we'll move on because I feel like we've been lingering, and I know not everybody wants to hear about Puffy, or do they? Or do they? There's some really good, there's actually a woman doing something called Celebrity, no affiliation with me. Let's look at his current relationship. But she's on TikTok. She's revealing like a ton of blind items. Barb's waiting for the deep spiritual. Yeah, we got to move on. As salacious as Sean Puffy Combs, I don't know why I have to call him that, but I do. As salacious as his downfall is, I don't want to linger anymore, but I do want to look at the current relationship. Fighting for a future. Right now, happy. Seems to be money involved in this as well. I wonder if most of his relationships are transactional. Fated to break up. Fated to break up. Okay. What else do you guys want to look at? George Santos. Did they kick him out yet? I haven't been paying attention to anything. You know what I just watched that I'm kind of obsessed with? Oh God, the cult, the Mother God cult. Jimmy's not going to be here for much longer. I mean, he's just, you know, they go right after the other. That's kind of how it works. All right, we'll look at George Santos, Travis and Taylor. They're happy right now, Travis and Taylor. They're in their mood. They're just doing their thing. They are happy little campers. I think it could go on for longer than we realize. Thank you. Everybody loves the hair. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, let's look at Santos. So the Mother God cult, that documentary is on HBO, and I just watched it. And it's the cult where they were driving around with her deceased body for like over a month. You know, they put it in the bedroom, and it was a whole thing. And I did not realize, just trigger warning, because like they show the police footage in the very first seconds of the episode. And I was like, what's that thing? Like, you know, just imagine Auntie happily munching on some sneeze, right? I'm cozy on my couch. I'm in my blankie. I'm watching this thing. You know, I'm not sure what it's about. I'm having my snacks. I'm like, what is that thing on the bed that the officer is, the body cam is looking at? What is that? Is that an eyeball? Like that was me, and I was just like, oh, and like, why did they not say that they were gonna off the bat show me an actual dead, I was going to say a live dead body, an actual dead body. Yeah, I was like, yeah. Right. And then like, wait a minute, is that it? That's somebody that, yeah, that is a desiccated dead body. I have the episode on the Duggars somewhere. It's an old one. George Santos, he's at the root of his reading here. They want to get rid of this guy so bad. Yeah, and it's blue. Thank you. Thank you. Are you kidding me? Do you think that I did not have nightmares all night? But it's really good. It's a good documentary. And the two, it's interesting because they talk about, you know, 5D leaving body, and she was guided by Robin Williams and all this crazy stuff, you know, and I'm going, Jesus, it's that far away from where I live. You know, they're channeling, they're doing all these channelings, and but their channelings are really bizarre, and it's like what they can eat and what they can't eat. I actually want to read on it a little bit because why? From a metaphysical standpoint, I want to look at, are they just crazy, or were they working with like imposters, low-level spirits, you know, demonics, what have you? So I might do a little reading on it. Yeah, they were guided by Robin Williams and Saint Germain. And she was the embodiment of the female god. And then there was Father God. There was about 5 of those because she ran right through them. And then the guy who stole all their money was St. Michael the Archangel. I mean, this was like, oh my God. And they're on, there are 2 girls that were in the cult that are out now, but they're on YouTube. And it's like 5D something. It's really bizarre. Anyway, we might have to go into it. So they want to go to George Santos. Here he is. He is I was going to say leper, but that's probably not nice to lepers. Or do we have leprosy anymore? Anyway, the point is, nobody wants to deal with this guy. Nobody likes him. He's over here. They want to get rid of him. Let's see. Does this guy get kicked out? I think they're going to clean house. I think they're going to clean house on him. The Twin Flames cult one is a really good one too. That was crazy. They were making people get gender reassignment surgery. They were like, you're Twin Flames. And, you know, the lady's like, but I'm straight and I don't like other women. And they're like, that's okay, because guess what? So-and-so is going to go get gender reassignment surgery. Yeah, where is the Twin Flame cult? Yeah, George Santos, I think they're going to get rid of this guy. Nobody wants to deal with his ass. Nobody wants to deal with his ass. Did you see the Koch brothers endorse Nikki Haley? Let's take a peek at Nikki Haley. I mean, we all know Trump's going to be the nominee. And now, oh my God, what's his name? Robert Kennedy Jr. is running as an independent. And I wonder if he's going to sway the election. Remember, I told you weird stuff around the election. And like, I don't think anybody agreeing with me. I watched quite a few astrologers, and I know Andre was like, no, it's going to be totally straightforward. And I know astrologers have been like weird stuff. None of them. And I don't watch other readers. I don't know what they're saying. But this is going to be a weird election. Let's look at Nikki Haley. And then I want to look at RFK Jr. Oh, yeah, he's married to Cheryl Hines, huh? We'll look at Netanyahu, the future of Israel. We can look at Elon. Elon's in trouble. You probably look at artist formerly known as Twitter. Who's putting up pictures of Prince's dead body? Like, why would you do that? Is that what is happening? That's a good question, Denise. That's the best question. Who do I see being given the presidential oath of office in 2025? That's the way we're going to ask that. I think it's a really good way to do it. So let's take a peek here. So I'm asking about Nikki Haley. Trump's on top of her. She's got the death card on her. So I don't think she goes anywhere. How can they have Trump the nominee, though? I mean, wouldn't he be in prison by How? The cards show her walking away. So nothing's happening for Nikki Haley, unfortunately. Let's look at RFK Jr. Yeah, who takes the oath of office? Yeah, that's good. We'll ask it that way. So have you guys watched the Supermodels show yet? Apple TV. And it's the Supermodels. It's Christy, Linda, Naomi, and Cindy. And it is so good. And it just like fed my 90s nostalgia. All right, RFK Jr., let's take a peek. Because I guess that's the worry. People are saying, RFK Jr., I think I want to do a profile on Leo, Nancy. I think I'm going to do a whole episode on RFK Jr., they're worried now that he's gaining traction, and they're worried that he may inadvertently trump the election, because we all know he's not going to win because nobody votes independent. I mean, not nobody. I shouldn't say nobody. I should say not enough people vote independent. And so people are now very worried that he may sway it towards Trump. I've been reading a lot of articles. The 90s were 30 years ago. That was hella long ago. That was hella long ago. You know what's crazy? So, my family took me to Disneyland for my birthday. When I was in the hospital, I was like, half delirious. Well, the only thing I want to do for my birthday next year, I want to go to Disneyland with the whole family. And they took me. They're very sweet, great. And I had a psychic flash that I was going to see my favorite Disney blogger, which is Fresh Baked Disney. I love them. But I had a flash. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to see David. And I did. And I was like, I'm now going to be the obnoxious. If you ever watch the show, people in the park like holler out, Fresh Baked, they holler out at him. And I was like, I'm going to be that person now. I'm going to be the obnoxious person. And I actually saw him, and he was walking down Main Street, USA. And hey, Fresh Baked! Like, and I think he cut it out. I don't even think it's in the video. I have to go watch the video, but I'm pretty sure he cut it out. That was like highlight of my trip. Highlight of my, I knew it. I had a flash. I was going to see this guy. It's so funny. All right. So RFK. Well, he's got some erroneous ideas. And I mean, I've already said this about him. So RFK Jr., he's not going to win. We're going to look. Oh, he's disappointed. Biden. Look at Biden's in his cards. This. So Biden's over here like, uh-oh. So he may actually be taking votes away from both Trump and Biden. Thank you, the king. That's dark out. I don't know what the hell he's barking at. But Biden is here in his cards, which is really interesting. And then what it's showing me is Biden's kind of like, oh, that's what it is. Biden's going, can we get him to bow out and throw everything my way? Biden has a plan. But RFK Jr. is under some not, like, he's not thinking straight. The guy's not thinking straight. So he's a little bit sneaky, which is interesting. For me, I think that's more of a, I can get away with this. And it's like, no, you can't. You're never going to be president, buddy. But I think that's, he taught some interesting things that I don't necessarily subscribe to, that don't have scientific basis. By the way, we are going to look at the dog respiratory thing. You guys know about this? There's a thing. And I want to look at the medical situation in China. If you don't know about it, I'm not looking at it publicly because YouTube hates that. So I'm going to look at that next. Now it's the 30th, so not next week. I might have a special video on that and just put it up for subscribers or just on my website. You guys can go find it, but I'm not going to read on that. But there is a situation. So anyway, he's under delusions. He's not going to win. Biden's hoping he can get him to throw his votes. That's about it. He's barking at Bobby Kennedy. That's interesting. So there is a mysterious respiratory disease that is overtaking dogs. And there is a similar situation happening with children in China. That's the thing I'm going to look at. Just because YouTube censors the medical stuff, they want me looking at that, so I can't. I will look at it later, let you guys know it's up on my website, so you can go watch it there. But as far as the dog thing goes, they don't know where it's coming from. They don't know what it is. Yeah, you guys can talk about it in the chat, so you can let her know what's going on there. And I just kind of want to see if that's going to turn into anything, because they don't know what it is now in China. They don't know what it is. So let's look at the dog, and then I will look at the 2025 swearing-in ceremony. We'll see if we can get there. I think Shell's going to leave him now. Yes, thank you, Hascape. Appreciate that. So if you have dogs, ooh, yeah, that's not good. Okay, so if you have dogs, I'm just going to let you know that if your vet hasn't told you already, I read it online, that it's a respiratory situation. They don't know what it is. They don't know what's causing it, but it's really bad, and dogs are actually passing away from it. Not all dogs. It's not like it's, but a lot of dogs aren't making it through. So they are recommending that your dog has their influenza vaccine and their Bordetella vaccine. My dog lady is, don't board your dog. Don't take him to a camp. She has a closed group, so nobody's doing anything but going to her house, basically. So I'm safe with her. But no dog parks, no toys, no drinking from strange things of water, like bowls that people set out in public and stuff. And that is her recommendation. I will tell you this. It's weird because we have a certain card here that I can't talk about, but maybe somebody in the chat can mention it. So I wonder if it's a cousin to that. But this sticks around for a while. So protect your dogs. Protect your doggies. It sticks around for a while. And I think it's somehow kind of a dog pneumonia like thing. They figure it out, but it takes a while. So just protect your pups. Just protect your pups. Well, it's interesting that card is showing up. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, so I want to look at cards and just kind of see who comes out in the cards before I go to just, off the top of my little psychic head. But let's see, who is sworn in to the office of presidency on January 2025 in the United States? Get very specific. I can't tell you, you guys, that trip to Disneyland was just like, it's like I went back home to Terra. I mean, it was like, it was like so rejuvenating, so necessary, so much fun. Then you get out there with your family and, you know, start screaming at each other. Shit. But it was such a good time. My cousin actually, her and her husband, she and her husband, I was downstairs on a glass of champagne on my birthday because it was pouring rain. It was pouring rain. We had to leave the park. It was pouring rain. So I was downstairs having a glass of champagne, waiting for the rain to clear up so we could go back to the park, which we did. And I get a text from my nephew, and he says, the desk called and they have something for you, but you can't keep it because it's alcoholic. I didn't order anything. So I go and I say, hi, you know, blah, blah, blah. Well, it was a massive, God love them. It was a massive bouquet, and I mean huge. And in the middle of the bouquet is a bottle of food. It's a bottle of champagne. And I was like, I actually started crying. I was like, oh my God, it was such a good birthday. It was such a good birthday. Probably the best birthday I've had in like, I don't know, maybe 20 years. Like, it was the best. And as you can see, I look rejuvenated. I probably seem rejuvenated. I sound rejuvenated. See, the devil. See, this is what I'm talking about. So they're not giving me a specific person. I'm asking who's going to be sworn in. They're not giving me Trump. They're not giving me Biden. They're not giving me, I'm looking for the King of Wands or the King of Cups, right? I'm not getting either of those. What I am getting, the devil at the root of the reading, the Seven of Cups at the sky of the reading, the Death card in the home environment, and it looks like maybe the Supreme effing Court. This is a Bush versus Gore thing. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. But there are weird cards. Look at this. Look at this showing up in the past on this. We have sneaky and secrets. So I want to put more cards on it. It's fuzzy to me, to be honest. I keep saying Biden, Biden, Biden. It feels right to me. But hey, so did Hillary. You know, I mean, I would have gone to my deathbed swearing up and down Hillary Clinton was going to be president. Let's look at some more cards. Let's see. Show me. Try it again. Show me who's sworn in to the office of presidency. Melly said she was president, just not sworn in. Yeah, right? All right, show me again. Let's try it again. Sorry, I saw the presence behind me. I thought it was the damn dog, but there's nobody there. Ooh, and the deja vu. All right, thank you. We do have, so I finished up my healer series. I did a whole series on healers. If you guys missed it, you can go back and check all of that out. That's all up on YouTube. It was basically, since it was my year of healing, I ended up spotlighting quite a few people that are amazing at what they do. And my last one is Milani Brits. She is from South Africa. And she is a soul journey coach, and she reads the Akashic records. And she's really good. And I love the way she talks. And I love her accent. I love her voice. And I could like listen to her all day. But today is the last day to use the promo code. So she's got a promo code. Go watch the video or just go check out the box because the promo code is in the box on my channel. Check it out because this is the last day to get the discount, the Third Eye Champagne discount. She's really good. She's really, really good. She's another one that was helping me out with that website. Okay, well, still not helpful. What do I have? I have the Tower. I have, again, the Seven of Cups. This sucks. This really sucks. The Death card is here again. The Death card. This is going to be something I feel like that makes sense after it all happens, and then we're all going to be like, oh, that was cards. I can't interpret them, guys. I really can't. All I know is there's weird cards. Nothing's making a lot of sense as far as this goes. I feel Biden. I do. I feel Biden, but I don't like the weird cards. I know every astrologer is saying it's Biden, it's Biden. I'm gonna choose to run with that myself. But I do have to say these cards are bizarre. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know what the Death card means. Does that? I have no idea what that means. So I think it's gonna be weird. I think it's gonna be weird. Thing leading up to it. Let me just close my eyes. Okay, so this is what's coming through. Okay, so election stuff. Here we go. So the first thing I see is out the gate running. Everybody's out the gate running. Like bam, 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 bam. Okay, what the guides are telling me also is that it's the same matchup as before, but with a twist. Okay, I don't know what the twist is, but they're like, oh, there's a twist. There's a twist. Same matchup as before, but there's a twist. Also, as an aside, they're like, everybody wear masks. So I can't talk about all that kind of stuff, but they're recommending mask wearing. Okay, that's all I can give you. And that might be, is that now or is that during the election? They're like, oh, both. Okay, thank you. All right, so I see it mad rush out the gate. Everybody's running, running, running. There is violence connected to the path to election day. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what, I just know there's violence connected to it. I can see that very clearly. They're showing me a man having a heart attack. I don't know who it is, okay? I don't. I'm sorry. I know it's vague. When psychic shit comes out, it's vague. But they're showing me a man having a heart attack. Some man has a heart attack during the lead up to this thing. Because I'm not even looking at the day of. I'm looking at the lead up. It's really fast. Like everybody's throwing stuff, fast. Meanwhile, Trump is going to push it. He's just going to push it. Like, I think there's going to be a lot of lawsuit situations where it's like, this guy's going to go to prison. Like, this guy's in trouble. He can't run for president. He's like, F you. Yes, I can. So he's got two things going on. It's like the Gemini thing. It's like, over here, I'm the guy running for president. And then over here, I'm like trying to evade jail. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. He's going to push to do both. Nobody likes him. But, and I mean that in his own party, like nobody wants to do Trump part two. He's pushing a lot of revenge stories here. I'm going to get you. 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 You know, it's not good. He's threatening people. Not only that, but he's going to immediately threaten. So these are his plans. He's going to immediately threaten everybody with martial law, and he's going to go straight into it. You know, I mean, it's Banana Republic shit, right? It's like, oh, there's going to be unrest. So I better declare martial law because these people don't like me, and you know, the black cabal, whatever the hell he talks about, you know, that's over there. That's what he's up to. So I'm just sort of reading the energies leading up to election day. Meanwhile, Biden slow and steady wins the race. He's got a good team. He's doing his best. I think you're going to see Robert Kennedy Jr. going head to head with these guys. I don't think he gives up. I think he fully Ross Perot's it. I don't see him giving up, but I do see Biden trying to work like, throw your voters my way, bro. Like, just, you know, just bow out. They're already working on it. Trump doesn't want RFK Jr. out. He wants him in because he thinks that's how he's going to win. But I do see the Biden side going, how can we get him to bow out? What does he need? How can we get him to walk away? It's really it's just they try to bombard us. It feels like a bombardment. I feel it physically. I feel a physical bombardment where it is, I mean, media, social media, it's like they're trying to do exactly what they did before, where it's like they're just throwing all this shit at you every day. Every day Trump says a thing. Every day it's on the news. Every day people are outraged, freaking out. And I mean, they just had us going. Oh, okay, you know, you're getting the October surprise in July. And then you get an August surprise. And June, you mean like that? I see the same thing. It's kind of the Steve Bannon just flood the zone with shit, right? Infamous quote. That's what I see. And they try it, but a lot of us, you know, before it's like, we're not biting now. We've already seen that lure, you know, we already know there's a hook on the end of it. We're not biting for a lot of it. Some people are going to bite a lot of, and they're going to try. I tell you, the media is so complicit in this election. It's pretty ugly. It just feels ugly to me. You're not going to get a lot of traditional media straight report. It's going to be this, oh, the bomb, and then like they're just dropping bombs, like, you know, every hour. Oh my God, and this just happened, and this just happened. Oh, and Hunter Biden over here, and da, 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 over there, and blah, 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 blah. Oh, this report came out about internal things, and you know, it's just like, I see it. It's making me sick to my stomach. It's literally making me sick to my stomach. It's nauseating. I'm going to tell you this right now, be very careful with your energy during this election season, because it's like they're going to try a lot of shit. Just, you know, see if I can get any further than that. I see on election day. I see violence. There's violence connected to this. And this is not like a January 6th thing. This is not a post thing where like my guy didn't let me, you know, throw a garbage can. Let me throw a flaming garbage can. It's prior to that. It may happen on election day itself, but it is prior to announcing a winner. There is violence connected to this. And I don't know the man who has the heart attack, but I know that somebody, it's news, it's prominent. Somebody has a friggin' heart attack during this election that is somehow connected to it. Does Biden interfere, or does Putin interfere? I mean, yes and no. I can read on him. The most I see about him is he's got a plan, he's advancing it, and it's going pretty well for him. I don't know if the man dies from a heart attack. I just see the man. I literally have a picture of an older man like staggering and he's clutching his heart. I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's important. I don't know if it's Trump. I don't know if it's Biden. I don't know if it's, you know, somebody's campaign manager. I don't know. I just know somebody during that election has a heart attack. It's connected to the election. Could be RFK. I don't know. I'm sorry. You know, psychic information is so irritating sometimes. You can't all. But then also, I think sometimes those predictions are the most fun. You know, when it hits and you're going, oh my God, that's what that meant. Oh my God, I see it now. Oh, you know what I mean? Oh my God, there's the heart attack guy. And you know, I mean, it comes out. Could be someone at a protest, mob. Yeah, I don't know. I just know it's news. I know it makes the news. That's a real dog. Hello, puppy dog. Hello, puppy boy. Hello, puppy boy. Hi. I'm working. You're so handsome. You're so handsome. Not really a camera hog like your predecessor. Okay. So, hi. I'm so distracted with you in here because you're just so handsome. I can't work. I can't work, King Dog. You're so pretty. Yeah, so pretty. Election day, I see. There's going to be accusations. It feels like, oh my God, it feels like that episode of The Good Wife where they're like, did they stuff the ballot box? Are they moving ballot boxes? It feels like that. It feels like, I reference that because that's what I watched during my recovery last year, looking for like a big show that I hadn't seen that I liked the actors in, and I was like, The Good Wife. And it reminds me that I'm seeing that kind of confusion. Did you move this? Did you move that? Da, 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 da. There's accusations Day of accusations. I mean, this is like, y'all, I am telling you, it's confusion across the board. People they are trying to make a mess. And I'm trying to get past that to kind of see the outcome. Okay, I'm going to channel for you guys because I can't see it. So let's see what the guides are giving us. Guides are saying there is one clear winner, one very clear winner. Who won is not in dispute, is what they're saying. Okay, so the guides do telling me a choice. You've still got two timelines running here. I know that's going against everything everybody else is saying. I know it is, but that's what they're showing me. Is they're like, you've got two timelines going here, so it's really not decided. But you know, there is one clear winner. It's not in the Supreme Court. There is one very clear winner. They win by a handful of votes. This person. It's Biden. I feel the energy on Biden, but they are very clear. There is one clear winner. They win by a handful of votes, and it reverberates through the rest of the globe. So there's something about whoever wins, or the whole world is kind of like, oh, okay, you know, like breath was held, let go of the breath kind of a thing. It ripples out. Okay, I do believe it's Biden because they're not showing me crazy stuff here. They're not showing me like all this stuff Trump's saying, you know, martial law and suspend the Constitution and, you know, all that kind of stuff. They're showing me, oh God, they're showing me it's a mess leading up to it. It's an absolute mess. You got to protect yourselves. Don't watch too much news. I'm telling you, don't watch it at all. Just read it and then put the damn phone down because it's a mess leading up to it. And they're just going to try to make it really, really messy. But they are definitely saying, listen, you've got two timelines running right now. It's not decided. It has not been decided. You have a timeline and you have a Biden timeline. RFK Jr. doesn't have a prayer, unfortunately, of actually snagging the White House, which is unfortunate. But they are telling me that somebody in that family may land in the White House at some point again in the far future. We could have another Kennedy in there. But they're also telling me that after Biden, the dynasties, quote, break up. So you're not going to do, you know, because we basically did, you know, Bush, Clinton, Bush, Clinton, you know, and then it's Obama, Trump, Biden. So you're not going to get like this chunk of like, okay, you know, there's another Clinton, here's another Bush, here's somebody else connected to Obama, here's somebody connected to Joe Biden. I don't follow my hands ever going to be president. I really don't. There's somebody really brand new, somebody that's not uber connected that comes in after Biden. Really brand new, and people are like, oh crap. Somebody fiery, the male. It might be a Republican male. It's a male, and he is like a go-getter. He's somebody to watch out for. Whoever this guy is, he can get a lot done, but if he's trying to get the stuff that, you know, is more fascist than democratic done, then we're all in trouble. But the dynasty is broken after Biden. Like there's a whole new energy coming after Biden. So I think it's Biden. I do think it's Biden. But the guides are very clear. You've got two timelines running. So right now the Biden thing is solid to me, but it may switch depending. This election cycle in 2024 specifically, this is exactly what it feels like. It's exactly what Trump did the first time. It was Hillary, and then it was like, oh shit, he's gaining. You know, he's gaining. It was never going to be him. It was never going to be him. It was never going to be him. And then it's gaining. I like Joe Kennedy too. How much has Biden's support of Israel damaged him? Guides are saying that the media is really exaggerating, quote unquote, the polls. They're really exaggerating how, why? To make people, I think. They're exaggerating how not well liked Biden is, how people don't like what he's doing. It's exaggerated. People actually aren't. That's not the majority of what people are saying. Like, it's not. As far as the Israel thing goes, interesting. A lot of people are going, this guy's in a rock and a hard place. A lot of people seem to understand that he sort of has hands tied in a way. Biden's trying to please everybody on that, and you can't. You know what I mean? Like, you can't. You're never going to please everybody with that whole entire situation. But I don't think it's going to hurt him. I think they're exaggerating. They want a close race for ratings, and Trump brings that. Yeah. Speaking of Israel, I think I'm going to let the election thing go, although I'm kind of like a dog with a bone with it. Should I keep going or move on? You guys decide. Should I keep talking election stuff and kind of dig in there, see what else is there, or should I move on to Netanyahu? You guys let me know. Smells weird in here. He's got phantom smells going on over here. Let's move on. Okay, we will move on then. Yeah, I'm not super using the artist formerly known as Twitter. It sucks. But so make sure you're following me on Threads or Instagram or Facebook or YouTube if you're not following me, or TikTok. Although I don't really post announcements on TikTok, but I do post them on all the other sites. But I'm not really using Twitter. I mean, if he's convicted, he can appeal. I just. Oof. By the way, yeah, we'll look at some good news, Bar. We are headed into retrograde as of December 12th. Again, make sure you sign up for that little newsletter, because I talk about the astrology in there. I do tarot card reading too. We are in Mercury retrograde shadow right now. Mercury is going retrograde in Capricorn, 8 degrees of Capricorn on December 12th. All the astrologers will say it's going to be a doozy. So make sure you're backing all your stuff up, triple check your travel plan. It goes until the 1st or 2nd of January. So it usually goes retrograde around this time of year. You really use the day in. Yeah. Okay, so Netanyahu, well, here he is with his chaos card. I told you he was going to use this as an excuse to just go ham, just go crazy. He has a lot of support right now, at least with his own government. So maybe not from his people, but his government is giving him, damn it, I hate it when it's backwards. His government is giving him the 2 of Cups. His government is like, okay, we're in it to win it. We are in it to win it. So, oh, but he's gonna run out of money. Oh, he wants more money. Are we giving him money? Are we giving him money? Why does he want more money? He wants money. Money all over his cards. Biden's in his cards. Devil's in his cards. We must be giving this guy money. Hi, sweetie. You want me to get off here, don't you? You look like a 2-year-old. He wants money. Okay, what do you want money for, bud? Let's take a look at him. Yeah, we're giving him lots of money. Okay. I don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. He's going to want more. He's showing me in his cards, not enough money, not enough money, not enough money. You know the Tupac line, got money for wars but can't feed the poor? Don't forget, by the way, if you jumped on here MK Ultra Drunk Tarot, December 15th, 5:30 p.m. PST. I will send out a record later. It'll be a Zoom because I need to be uncensored and YouTube will not let me be uncensored about MK Ultra. If you are not a member or a patron, buy a ticket to join us. And that is in the box. And it's givebutter.com. Oh my God. I don't think I could put MK Ultra because I think that was taken. I think it's MK Ultra Drunk Tarot, but it's in the box. There it is. Drunk Tarot, MK Ultra. Thank you, Sharon. As always, Sharon, the MVP of the chat. Wasn't Netanyahu like in for corruption charges? Have they just dropped that now? Was he like, never mind. This is like a Roosevelt thing where they were like, just give him another term, even though it's out of the Constitution. All right. MK Ultra. Yeah, make sure you guys are, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And I am, you know, I always do my little movie beforehand so you guys will be able to see like prior, be able to see what happened if you don't know what that is. It's you know, it's a secret program from the CIA, which is, like I said, that's why we're doing it on Zoom. Yeah, he's fighting. He's fighting for a victory, for a personal victory. So this has nothing to do with what's going on politically. He's fighting for a personal victory. He doesn't go anywhere. I'm gonna look at him off cards. He doesn't go anywhere for a while. And so I see that however the corruption thing goes, it's like, even if he's like convicted or like you did it, it's a slap on the wrist. This man just gets boop, just a boop. That's it. He doesn't get anything else. He doesn't get anything else. He gets a slap on the wrist. So even if nothing much happens to him. Okay, all right. Do you need to go potty? Is that what's going on here? I'll be right back. Here, go potty. Don't you keep coming in here. Huh? You go out. You sit down here in the dark. Oh, baby. Oh, my baby. I think we narrowly avoided a mom, you didn't let me out, and this is what you get for it situation. Slap on the wrist. I don't see him going anywhere. I mean, as far as continuing to lead the country politically, oh God, why? I hate all these men. I fucking hate them. Oh God, the anger. Taking too many hormones, I think. Having a fried green tomatoes moment. Yeah, Lady Lo-Fi, it's probably that Mercury retrograde shadow. We're in it right now. He doesn't want to go anywhere. I mean, right now, everybody's like, leave him be. He's not going to go anywhere. He doesn't want to go anywhere. He's corrupt as all get out. As far as the corruption thing goes, it's a slap on the wrist. He doesn't get much. It might even go away entirely. Will Chuck Schumer's UFO disclosure bill pass this month? I think so. So, okay, before I go, Barb wants to know if there's any good news. Let's take a peek and see what's going on. Okay, so I don't know if it's good news, but it's interesting news. So the big thing the guides are coming in with right now is the Mercury retrograde. I guess it is because it's saying, listen, it's going to usher in a period of time where if things haven't been going your way, you're able to turn them your way. There's reversals coming in. You know, things have been delayed. They haven't been working for you. They haven't been working well for you. This retrograde is a huge opportunity. It's just going to sort of happen. That's what they're showing me. Like the Mercury retrograde really can help things along, wrap things up, or change things for you. It's a really potent retrograde. So instead of focusing on, right, oh my God, my hair's going to die, or oh my God, I have to travel during that retrograde and it's going to be a mess. You got to, like, if there's something you want to shift or change, focus on shifting and changing it. If there's something you want to wrap up, focus on wrapping it up. Because for whatever reason, this retrograde is really, really good for that. Really, really good for that. Very much so. See if there's anything else. I think that's about it. I think that's about it as far as messages go. But I think, you know what? We're going to start moving into some smoother sailing, globally speaking, especially the economy. Again, they don't want to admit we're in a recession. They're definitely in a recession. I mean, every little mom and pop, including myself, has had problems, right? I notice when people aren't spending. I myself am not in a position to spend. So that starts to clear up. The more we get into 2024, the more we really start to clear stuff up. Also, another thing that they're showing me, this is really interesting, but there's a lot of healing energy coming down on the planet. And okay, this is really interesting. They're also saying that this particular, so when the veil is thin, now this is interesting. So you kind of have this thing where the veil is thin around, October, November, December, November. Okay, thank you. November, December is known as, and I don't know that anybody does this. I don't know that this is known, but they're telling me this is known as the healing time. So you have the veil is thin, and then you have a lot of healing energies that pour into the planet. It's about a 6-week period. November, December, may go a little bit into January. Again, they're telling me it's because of where the planet is situated. I guess, I don't know. It's an astrological timing thing, and it happens every year. But it's typically around this particular time period, and they're telling me that that's used to be known. That used to be a known thing. That if you wanted big healing and big healing energies, this was them to do it. There's a reason that they have all these rituals. Christmas and Kwanzaa and all of that, Hanukkah. Even the old pagan rituals, that they were around this time period. It really is because there's a bunch of healing vibes that come at this time. This is really interesting, right? This is really interesting. So they're saying that, cheeky. They're cheeky. I just, they answer you faster than you get the question out. And I know they've done this in the chat before. Well, before I read what you guys are putting in the chat, or before somebody even put it in the chat, they're answering it. But I said, well, why didn't you tell me this before? Why all these years? You're just telling me this now. And they're laughing. They're saying, well, you never asked. Cheeky. Cheeky. So yeah, they're saying that if ever you're looking to increase your healing and get into like a really positive healing state, like this is the time period every single year. Every single year, this is the time to do it. Right around the end of November, going into just about the first week of January. They're kind of saying, hey, it's a little off here. That's not always right in there. Like it could start in the middle of November, or it could go into the middle of January. It doesn't go past that, and it doesn't start earlier than the middle of November. They're like that. This is your chunk. This is your chunk of time. Really interesting. Really interesting. All right, I'm coming, puppy. I got one more thing to tell you guys. I'll be right back. You are? Are you smarter than me? You are? You smarter than me? Are you prettier than me? Yeah, you're prettier than me. The other thing that is coming through, and if you ever want just like a live stream where I just channel and just like talk about weird shit, let me know, because I am totally down to do that. Totally down to do that. The only thing The other thing that they're telling me also, well, now there's two things that are coming in. Number one, they're telling me that there's something about, okay, it's interesting too. They're saying also if you can get rainwater wherever you are on the planet, doesn't matter where you are, anywhere you are, if it's raining during this time period, the healing time period, it's a great time to do to capture the rainwater. It's like extra, you know. So can we have one night on just celebrity profiles? Yeah, we can do that too. Definitely do that. And then the other thing is I'm seeing some kind of celebrity death tragedy in 2024. Sorry, just bringing the mood down. It's like in Mary Poppins when they all come down from the ceiling. I just did it. I just saw it, so I have to tell you. It reminds me of the Richie Valens plane crash. So there's some kind of tragic celebrity death in 2024 where people are like, oh my God. Can you drink the rainwater? I mean, yeah, you can drink it. You can put it in your bathtub. You can, wash your hair with it. No, I would do it. I think we're in that time period. But isn't that interesting? I love it when they share weird stuff. So that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you guys so much for being here. I don't know who it is. It somehow, for me, it's connected to that plane crash. Which could be anything. It could be an actual plane crash. It could be a singer. It could be 3 singers. But there's something, it reminds me, it got this echo of the same thing. I don't know what it is, but it's, yeah, like Princess Grace. Yeah, there's some kind of celebrity tragic death. So like with Kissinger, I knew a political figure, not his wife, not Rosalind Carter, but I knew a political figure was about to die, but I didn't know who it was. And sometimes I get this information. Thank you, the king. That's very sweet. I get this information and I can't get any more from it. It's kind of like you get this one thing and then you're like, okay, but I have so many follow-ups, and it's like, whether it's me or the universe or whoever, it's like, nah, we're not telling you anymore. Now that's all you get. And I have to accept it, I have to. So don't forget, if you want to get a 2024 reading, they're on sale. The newsletter goes out tomorrow with all the information, or you can just email me, KirstenLangstonAuthor@gmail.com. I want to say they're like $300. I think they're $300, and then for members and patrons, they're $275. And then if you're in Club 3333, you get the free tarot reading every 12-month calendar, personal reading by me, digital calendar. You just every month you would go and, okay, here's what Auntie said for me for September. That is also for sale as a Christmas gift or for a gift for yourself. Those are also limited. There's only so many I can do because I'm doing them myself. So if you want to get a calendar or some digital tarot reading calendar, you want to get it for yourself, you want to get it for somebody, email me. They're $50. That's really cheap. That's really cheap for the amount of work that I'm doing. So email me, Kirsten Langston. I can't say my name. KirstenLangstonAuthor@gmail.com. And then Kate Ultra Drunk Tarot. And then don't forget, we are doing group healing and manifesting services every first Friday of the month. It's a $10 buy-in if you're not a member or a patron. If you're a member or a patron, it's $5, and if you're a Club 3333, it's free. So those are all of my announcements. That's everything I have to say. I do believe I will be seeing you all here next Thursday, right? Right? That's the next, first and last Thursday of the month. Yep, I will be seeing you next Thursday, the 7th, same bat time, same bat channel. I love you. I adore you. I am your biggest cheerleader, and I will see you all on the, oh my God, my computer just died. Wake up. You just ruined my whole ending. Damn it. Every time, Auntie. All right. Mwah.